Yeah, they turned them all around. And then they were just like, go back.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? This is your boy J.I. the Mass Creator, and I'm here always. To my left side is my boy
Scott T. What up?
And tonight we got on the screen our roving reporter on the scene. He is our man.
Van Gogh.
And then underneath of him, never one to shy away from a good smelling fragrance. Always here with insightful thoughts and things that make you go, shut the fuck up. It's my boy,
Mr. Dearest Teddy.
And we are the Grown Man Clique podcast. Our boy, Mr. Slut Gang CEO, is en route. He actually got stuck on a hoe or something. I don't know, but he is en route, and he will be here before the end of the show. And
that happens a lot.
Yeah,
it does.
Well,
It
he
really
actually has a new job, so his getting here is a little harder for him.
Yes,
but
yes.
you know, he does do his due diligence to get here and as soon as he can. But
and he does get stuck on hoes a lot too, though.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. He gets stuck.
Stuck on
Yeah,
hoes. Stuck on hoes in different area codes. Don't forget zip codes, area codes. But so as we always do when we start the show off, whatever you got to drink, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, put it in the air. Yeah. To a good show, we're gonna say clink, clink,
Drink,
drink,
baby.
drink, baby. Oops, it went on my clothes.
Woo!
So
Here we go.
What you been doing since the last time we saw you, Mr. Sophisticated Grizzly? What's been up?
Well, just getting prepared.
It's been less
for
than 24 hours since I seen you, but
Pretty
we'll
much,
talk
yeah.
about that on Flowers and Powder.
getting ready for some more baking because I got a couple more people at the job that are ready for some things. Getting ready to do another fragrance video very soon.
All right.
Going to do one about some cheapies, and I'm pretty sure you guys. When's the last time you seen one of these?
Wow, Davidoff's Cool Water. It's been a minute.
This morning on my shelf.
This is grapefruit and sage.
What?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have another flanker, my friend, and then I wore this today. Here's the thing: you know anything about Davidoff? You know it don't cost that much. This didn't cost that much, and I can still smell it. It's still on me.
Wow.
I sprayed it 7 o'clock this morning. It's 8:11 now, so
that's pretty decent.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Other than that, everything's on point, man. Everything is gravy.
Yeah, I got to see Mrs. Grizz yesterday. That was always a pleasure. Well, actually, 2 days in a row, to be honest.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So, and I do have even though it's a funny powder, it's still going to be a powder that I'm going to kick out later on when we do the flowers and powder. But I'm doing flowers and powder today.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, Van. What you been up to, man? I know it's been a minute since you've been in the building because you've been working so hard, but what's up?
Oh, shit.
Just been working hard, dealing with stupid people and stupid things, and I swear if me and Today were in a relationship, we were breaking up. Two real dumb electrical calls. I've actually been sitting on this train since about 6:05. There's some kind of police investigation going on. So all of the MARC trains, because they're not like commuter trains or state trains, they're all under suspended service right now. So I have no idea when they're going to move. They're not putting out any information or nothing at the moment.
I Googled as you suggested, and the only thing I pulled up is probably about 6 weeks ago, somebody died on those tracks in Northeast DC. So
it's ongoing. So
whatever it is happening right now, and it's so new that they haven't been able to put anything out yet.
Damn. So
wow. Yeah, that's where we're at.
And Mr. Scott T, what you been up to, man?
Man, look. Shout out to Vintage. Had a fantastic shoot on Friday.
Yeah, she came through killing it.
And shout out to the sun, man. I don't know who. Maybe we can talk to the baker here. I don't know who told whoever to turn the furnace up to 1 million, but furnace has been up there. I've been talking to people all across the freaking country. Everybody on the eastern part of the country has been like, yo, we boiling here.
Yeah.
I'm talking Maine, I'm talking Massachusetts, talking New York, talking Toronto. Everybody's like, yo, what the hell is going on?
It's called summer.
It's called y'all called Al Gore an idiot 20 years ago, but Al Gore told you this stuff was going to happen.
I believe in global warming, so I didn't call him an idiot.
Yeah, everybody else, a lot of people did.
Yeah,
because Al Gore's internet.
Well, because it's got to be global warming. People's brains are cooking. Right as I was getting on the train, I got on my news feed popped up. Y'all can Google it if you want to see what happened there. But apparently, some politician got arrested for chasing a stripper with a firearm, and he shot at her. I don't know what that's about, but
he didn't vote for him.
That happened.
Find out if it was anywhere near the stadium club.
I have no idea. I have no clue.
By the way, Al Gore is an idiot, so
But I guess it leads to me.
Updated information about this train moving is unknown. That's what they said. Really? We knew that a while ago. It's not moving.
Unknown, huh?
I mean, you're making an announcement with the doors open, so.
Do they want you to get on or off?
No, people are just standing on the platform smoking. They brought out 5 or 6 cases of water, and they've been passing out water because it's hot. So, I mean, they're doing like what they can, but that's it.
It's so hot that the train said fucking.
Man.
So I guess that leads it up to me. So mostly this past week, I've had a couple shoots. I shot this Saturday. I shot Tink Badass. That was a wonderful little shoot. We actually shot out in the heat, but it was really cool. I shot, of course, the lovely and talented Miss Vintage. She was here on Friday night.
Yep.
Mostly I've been working on and finally finished the video for Baltimore Dance Tech. The Baltimore Dance Tech is a local dance theater that I work with the lovely Miss Stephanie Powell and Miss Yvonne Walker, who definitely are two of my most favorite people in the world. And Van had a chance to meet both of them this past month when he actually helped me shoot the event. Scott's met them before, so he knows they're just amazing people, doing a lot for the little girls and guys in the community, teaching them dance, teaching them different crafts and stuff like that. And if you have a kid that's interested in dance, and no matter where you live, you need to check out Baltimore Dance Tech. Absolutely. If they're interested in dancing, as well as community building, because they do a lot of community building. They have summer camp and everything, and it's not even super expensive. It's really reasonable, and you could even get, hopefully, if they have any available at this time, you could get a scholarship to their summer camp.
Snap!
Okay. Because they have people donate a child's time at the for the summer camp.
That's a beautiful thing.
I'll try to remember to post that information on my page, because their summer camp is coming up soon. But then yesterday I had an amazing time shooting with my boy Chris, cameraman CLP, and he brought in Miss Yvette Monique Couture. And they had a workshop where they invited models to come in and wear her couture fashions.
Gotcha.
And me and Chris shot them for her.
All right,
and
cool.
It was a really nice time. Met some new models, some new faces I hadn't worked with. Gotcha. And it was really cool. So it was just a good event. And today, all day, I have been in my office, like I said, finishing up Dance Tech. It's finally done. And I'm happy that I'm posting it to their website once I finish the podcast. And it's on Vimeo, and all of their shows that we record go on Vimeo, so you could definitely catch up on their Nutcracker. They do it's called the City Nutcracker because it's basically full of brown people. So, and it's amazing production. It's the Tchaikovsky version too. Yeah. And last year they did the Tchaikovsky version and the Duke Ellington version.
Oh, okay.
So, but we got somebody in the peanut gallery, I see. Hey, what's up, E? How you doing, man?
My brother
we
Eric.
Doing all right. We doing good. What's up, E? So I guess that wraps it up for us and what we've been doing and up to. And now it's time for that segment that everybody can't wait for. Here we go. Flowers or powder for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Flowers and Powder. And if you're new to the show, or if you have never seen Flowers and Powder, you want to know what Flowers and Powder is, we are going to take you to our man on the subway scene tonight, Mr. Van Gogh, and he's going to let you know how we do Flowers and Powder. So take it away, Van.
All right, so Flowers and Powder is a segment of the show that we do where if somebody's done something amazing for you, you can virtually give them flowers. But if you're stuck on a train and nobody's giving you any reason why, and it's already been 2.5 hours, I'm ready to dust these hands off and powder this whole station right now. So, yeah, that's how this works.
All right. And before we get started on Flowers and Powder, let's welcome to the stage Miss Dawn Brown. What's up, Dawn?
Hi, everybody. How are you?
Any vacation, girl? What's going on?
Well, since she went on vacation, she actually stopped here and said hi to me. So I actually had a chance to see her mono e female, because she's not a mono. So I'm making it up. So,
fake it till you make it.
But it was lovely spending a few minutes. You know, she just said she had really, no kidding, just got off the boat
Legit.
and she
Legit.
stopped through. So,
Yeah, it
but
was definitely it was a new adventure, and I learned a lot about myself in the process that I'm not necessarily built for a boat for that
Yeah,
long on water.
I get it. I get it.
I mean, I enjoyed it, but it was one of those things where we were on the water too long
Right.
Oh,
yeah,
because it's
okay.
like almost 2 days to Bermuda from Baltimore, and then it's almost 2 days back. So we only had 24 hours on Bermuda.
Oh
Like
yeah,
that was
that's
the
right.
whole point in going.
That's right. You sailed from Baltimore. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
most of us sail from Miami, and it's not
Yep.
that long on the water.
right.
Lesson learned. Lesson
Woo.
learned. How is everybody? What have I missed?
We were just going into flowers and powder. We were just
Okay.
wrapping up what we have been doing since the last time we've been in these podcast streets.
Okay.
So, do you have any flowers or powder to give out?
I don't know. You're gonna laugh at me. I don't know that I'm ever gonna have powder, to be honest with you. Just because that's the type of person I am. But I definitely have flowers. Over the weekend, I can you please find someplace else to go that's not in front of me at the moment?
We're
Anybody
used to
want a cat?
kitty cats invading the
I said
podcast. Van
it's like
has a cat
every
that jumps off of
time.
refrigerators in the middle of podcast.
It's
You
like
see this
every
cat go flying.
time. It's like he knows.
Yeah,
And so anyway, I do have flowers. Over the weekend, the weekend was so disrespectfully hot.
yeah.
And I was
Ah,
outside both Saturday and Sunday at two different drifting events.
oh,
Oh,
And the one I
good
did
for
at
sticky
Summit,
tires.
what'd you say?
Good for sticky tires.
Oh, geez, absolutely. But oh, it was awful. Feel like you're drowning in your clothes.
Yeah.
Um, but there's a gentleman that when I go to Summit Point, and his name is Brian Brewington, and he's like having a tour guide. It's amazing. And then he lets people ride with him, passenger as long as they're signed up to be a passenger and they have their helmet and things like that. So I always appreciate people like that who are like, hey, sharing the experience. So that would be my flower.
right.
Cool. Anybody else? Van?
Uh, yeah, I want to give out flowers to Miss Leah again. Um, she's the lady that does like some contracts for me for like the tutoring centers and stuff like that. Funny story. She called me up and said that one of the facilities, um, the facility manager actually called up and was like, "Hey, yeah, we need to get somebody out here to fix this, yada yada yada, so forth and so on. I've only got one bathroom, and my stomach hurts. So
Mm,
instead of doing a 30-day approval like they normally do, because it's an emergency, she got the approval for immediate payout, which is good.
Wow.
So when I show up, I'll get paid for it instead of having to wait 30 days, for these jobs. So she's been on it because that net 30 pay system. She's lost what 9 out of 12 contractors so far, and it's not working out for them.
right.
So
Yeah. You
definitely
can't keep
get
putting out
those
a bunch of
flowers.
money for supplies and stuff that you need to do a job and get
Exactly.
paid 29 days
Right,
later for it.
Exactly.
right. So yeah, that net 30 stuff it's not going to work.
Net 30 gets
Especially if
the
especially if they're not even supplying the materials. Like if you don't have the capital to get the materials, you can't do net 30 with them. So
right.
you might as well just go ahead and cancel all those jobs, and nobody wants to turn down work right now, especially with the way the economy is going.
Right. Flowers, powder.
Uh, yeah, powder to the sun, yo. Shit's been insane. I rather summer rather than winter every day of the week. but this is beyond summer. I don't even know how to describe beyond summer, but this weekend was it.
This is like almost every day in Australia.
Yeah, well, guess what? Sydney, New South Wales ain't got no problem not seeing me ever. This is crazy.
Uh-huh.
This is crazy.
DMV temps like Texas temps. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Y'all are built for this stuff. We ain't.
But it's different. There's no humidity. It's just hot down there.
You know what? That's
Stop
garbage.
it. Stop it.
Yeah, no, that's garbage.
It's not the heat, it's the humidity.
I've been to Vegas.
Stop it.
When you're riding a tram at 4 a.m. in Vegas and it's still 97 degrees, yeah, no, I don't care about no damn humidity. It's hot.
And welcome to the stage, Mr. John. How you doing, John?
Hi, Tom.
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. How's everybody else?
Doing
All
pretty
right.
good. Doing pretty good.
All right.
So
No, you did not name yourself Mr. Twah. Wow, that's crazy.
that's why I called him John. I'm not calling him that.
Well, should
But,
I?
Like he says, you just spit on it.
You know.
All
what,
right, go ahead, Grizz. I think you got some I don't know yet.
Flowers
Okay.
and powder. So I got the first I'm gonna do is the flowers. I want to thank the Corvette Club from last week and everybody from this week for supporting my baking business. I truly appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, and you are helping me grow my business and start to put things together as I get older, so I can actually have some retirement, so I won't be working at Walmart when I'm like 94. So I appreciate that.
Right.
But two things of powder. First thing of powder is going to Slut Gang CEO. But this is the funny powder because this man that got me watching wrestling and shit again. I just
my
stopped
God.
watching that damn wrestling, and damn it, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Damn it,
He got you back in, so he gets a
He got me back in, bro. He got me back in. I'm after that damn Wyatt 6 thing that just happened. Yeah, I'm back. I'm all in now. I'm back.
you like Tyrese. Every time I leave, something keeps drawing me back.
Me back. But the next thing is the next powder that I'm gonna give is not to all, because I'm gonna also this is also gonna segue into what's gonna happen as far as Wednesday, what we're gonna be talking about. I would love to just ask if it's possible for like one moment, can we have Juneteenth without anybody trying to hijack it? Can we just one moment?
Word.
Before people try to hijack it, before people want to be recognized. Now, can we, the people who were actual descendants of slaves, can we have it for like a half a second?
Right.
Mhm.
And you'll know more about what I'm talking about when I get into the whole thing of what I'm gonna be talking about on Wednesday. But I just give us a second.
Right.
That's it.
All right. And the lovely Shauna is in
Hey,
the
Shauna.
house. Good
Hold on.
evening, fabulous men of the GMC and beautiful guests. I hope everyone is doing well. Well, I believe we all are. So,
Pretty
John,
good.
any flowers, any powder?
Oh, shit. Kind of caught me off guard.
Really?
Yeah, believe it or not, it could happen.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, fuck. Of course, as always, my landlord can suck dick. All of it. And then have a respiratory arrest in the middle of it. But anyhow, that's all I got.
Oh, okay.
And I do love everybody though, except my landlord.
Okay. So, one thing that I wanted to do as a hot topic, everybody done already talked about it, and it was going to be about the heat and how hot it was. So I can't even use that as a hot topic. So why don't we just go ahead and get right into today's topic? Because today's topic, it came to me because it's like I know people on both sides of the spectrum, as far as people who are OnlyFans content creators and people who actually are significant others and or married to OF content creators.
All right, so
And
I want to
so,
pop it off when we get started.
yep. So what came to mind is that, I know a lot of people, especially as creatives, we're more open-minded, more liberal, more we tend to not care about stuff as much. You know what I mean?
We ain't got as many boundaries, man.
Yeah, well, we have boundaries, but what I'm saying is,
as many.
I think we aren't
We ain't got a lot of
judgmental. We're
Right.
not as judgmental
Yeah.
as a lot of other people in
That's
society.
true.
I think we have our core beliefs and our core moral values and everything, but some things is just not.
Negotiable.
We just don't judge people for what they do.
Right.
But the biggest question that I had was the last one I put on a post was, what if your significant other started doing it after you became significant others or married or spouses, because they just thought it was something that they wanted to do? And then what if they're really good at whatever they're doing and they're making money at it and it's adding to your lifestyle? Or two, they're really bad at it and it's not really generating any income, so you're wondering, why are they still doing it?
Interesting questions. All of them.
So here's my whole thing. If I'm with someone and they decide to go that route, as long as everything's kept on the internet, if that makes any sense, and no one,
Christy.
and everything's communicated with when and if it's necessary, then knock your socks off.
Okay.
Now, of course, I've never been put in a real life that in real life situation, so
So what if you approached a young lady and you guys went out on a date and you really hit it off, and a couple because if you're just on a first date, I don't think most people are going to drop that in like on a first date. I mean, unless they're really open about what they do and they're just like putting it on the table right out there, they want to feel out whether or not you're going to be around long enough for it to even make sense for them to tell you. Because it's not, for some people, it's not going to be something they brag about. I mean, if you ask them, hey, so what do you do? And they go, well, I'm a content creator. Okay, what platforms? Oh, OnlyFans, Instagram, Twitter, but mostly OnlyFans.
As long as it didn't interfere with our relationship, I mean,
okay,
have at it. I mean, I don't see any difference between that and just a regular old model.
True, to some extent, but some of them are creating
fantasies.
Okay, hold on. Check this out.
Oh my God, here we go. Check it out.
My girlfriend has an OnlyFans. Okay. My girlfriend has an OnlyFans. Okay, and you're not reacting. What am I supposed to be reacting to? Oh, I don't know. That she's a whore? Come on, dude. Do you know what year it is? New year, same whore. Bro, what? She can make a video with my brother? I'm just supposed to be okay with it? She can make a video with my dad? I'm just supposed to be like, oh yeah, babe, I support you. Like my own dad. Alright, I take that back. I think you've changed my mind. And I'm sorry, dude. It's fine, I guess. No, I'm sorry that I made a video with her. What? Hey, she paid me, dude. Literally, everybody gets the her except for me. When it comes to me, it's like, oh, I want to wait till marriage. But with everyone else, it's legs wide open. My best friend, my brother, my own dad. Her dad. Her dad. Sweet home Alabama.
Okay, that was quite painful to watch.
Well, see, the whole idea is that's the connotation most people get when they think about people, who are content creators on those platforms, that they're loose and they'll do anything.
Well, they're just ignorant. I mean, they're just ill-informed and not educated. That's all there is to it.
Right. But seriously, like say you know the young lady or young gentleman if you're a female, or young lady who if you're into young ladies and you're a young lady, you can also date. But your significant partner that you're dating at the time says, we've been dating for a couple of weeks. It's almost been a month. We've been out like multiple times and we've been open and honest about everything. But I just wanted to let you know because now I feel like you're going to be around for a while that I do post content on OnlyFans.
I don't know. I mean, I don't see myself having a problem with it.
Right.
As long as even though she's not going anywhere, but as long as she comes home to me, well, that's probably a bad analogy. Well, let's hope she's not going out anywhere. But
so
I mean, at that point, she is being honest about saying, "Hey, this is what I do," blah 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 blah, and she's basically giving you the option to, stay in or get out at that point. So you can't really knock her for the honesty. And to me, that says that hey, let's make this work. Like there have been things that I'm pretty sure everybody on here has been broken up with at one time or another and didn't even know why. So yeah, just the fact that that communication was there, be able to stick in there and deal with it and see how it goes.
So, all right, let's take it one little step further. Could you be a stunt double for her?
What?
I know James Bond and shit. What the fuck?
No, that's not what I mean. Can you be her? Can you be a part of it? Can you be, even if she doesn't show your face, she just uses parts
I don't
of your
even know. I mean, that sounds pretty hot, but I would also worry about the potential implications
meaning.
of making that type of me making that type of.
But it's okay for her to do it. Hold on.
It's okay for her to do. That's her choice, right? As far as her.
There's no implications if your
Yeah,
identity is being divulged at all.
I mean, what if she says you could wear a ski mask, you could wear a jacket and all? I just need a certain part of your body to be present.
Cake, Zorro. I mean, you know,
a bunny costume.
Oh my, the Lone Ranger.
Exactly.
Okay, see, you've got some ideas, so you thought about it.
Exactly. Well, he's a creative like we are, so yeah. Exactly.
But honestly, so I'm gonna take it to Grizz, and then we're gonna take it down to Dawn. But Grizz, what do you think? I mean, seriously, and I mean, just like with me, you're in a nice committed relationship, so 99% of this is like hyperbole.
Right.
So we're just shooting the light, fantastic. But in your singleness, I think I got a good idea where you're going to go, but I'm just going to let you say, with the scenarios that we posed so far, what would be your ideas on, that and content creation, OnlyFans by herself, and if she or wanted you to be in them with her?
Well, for me, and I would, number one, I would appreciate the fact that she told me, but I know that I probably would not be okay with it. Number one, because I've never really been. I've seen OnlyFans, but I haven't subscribed to anybody. A friend of mine sent me something off of there, and I saw what a lot of it is about, and I wouldn't want my woman to be on there. And as far as being on there with her, absolutely not.
The only grits.
I'm not at all. I wouldn't be doing that. No. For me, I wouldn't say all women on there are whores. I would never say that, because we have no idea what these ladies do once that camera goes off. We have no clue. But at the end of the day, for me, I wouldn't want my woman showing all of everything that gets shown and all of that. So no, I'm not. I would be okay with it.
Yeah. Don, so what are you thinking?
I forgot I put my mic on mute. I mean, I don't know. There's so many variables to it. It depends on the trust level you have in each other. I mean, that's not something that happens overnight.
True.
I would never say that I was absolutely against it in any way, shape, or form. But I'm a little bit more open to the world than most people, I think, too. I've seen a lot of couples that have been really successful with it. I've seen a lot of couples where whether they not all couples tag team it online together, but they still tag team it in the sense of a lot of times you're not actually chatting with whoever the OnlyFans person is. You're chatting with other people
Right.
because they're trying to keep the money going. Um, and I mean, honestly, I think if everybody involved is comfortable, why not? I mean, it's supply and demand at this point. It wouldn't be a thing if there wasn't a demand for it. Nobody would be buying it. And
Right.
that's one of the biggest things in our country is we're so conservative in so many ways that this stuff has to exist in some way, shape, or form because everybody shuns it in so many ways, like it's, this big horrible thing. Um, that I don't know. I don't think I'd really have a problem with it as long as the line of communication was open.
Okay. And I'm just saying because, you don't have to let me know or divulge anything about your sexuality or anything. But
Okay.
saying, coming from a female's point of view, if it was your guy, you wouldn't think twice about you, or you would be accepting with it as long as he was open and honest about it.
As long as I knew I could trust him, absolutely. I think that's it. So often you can't trust the people that you meet initially. You have to build that. Like you trust your wife, right?
Of
So
course.
at some point in time, that trust level, once it's built, whether it started at the beginning, whether it was a question that came up somewhere in the middle, depending on the type of relationship you have, depends on how that conversation goes. So you can say all of the things that you would do, but until you're actually in the middle of it, all it is hypothetical in theory until you actually have to go through it. But yeah, I mean, I've seen so many people go through these open relationships and really successful, and some people go through them and they crash and burn. You don't know till you go through the experience.
Right. I
Right.
mean, like when we were less than 6 months into our podcast, and we had the lovely Kim Swallows and DC Go Hard here in studio. It's still one of our most watched shows of all time because they are an open couple, they're a swinging couple, and they also date outside of their marriage.
Sure.
And she is a successful content creator. Now, the funniest part is that I only know part of the content that she creates because, I mean, if the name of their company is DC Glory Hole Girls, you can imagine that that's part of what they
Sure.
do. But
Sure.
on other levels, I mean, because believe it or not, even though, well, actually, it's not that hard to believe. I don't think I've ever. I'm trying to remember. I have never been on OnlyFans. I just never had a reason to go on there. Also, I know that I've created content that's on there because I know
Sure.
models that I work with that are on there. But and as creatives, I've got to ask you this because we've got 5 photographers here. Isn't it kind of weird to me? To me, it is. But let me know if it's weird to you. If you shoot content for a model, because I've seen these posts and it's driven me up a wall. And they say if they see you trying to join their OnlyFans, they'll never work with you again.
I did a whole live on that.
Yeah.
That,
That
that,
that
that was a familiar discussion.
that
So
that has
Yeah.
no,
so
that is always
what the? I mean,
yeah.
I
I'm sorry.
understand. So I understand it,
I do
but
too. I,
there's a way to deliver the information without it sounding like you're a total
Creep.
bitch or other word, in process because I think the drawback is I think the model's concern is if you're following their OnlyFans content, right? And
Yes.
it's sexually based.
Okay.
Well, they don't want to work with a photographer that thinks that they're going to get that from them when they go to photograph them. They're setting themselves up essentially is the way they look at it. So,
Okay.
even though they really should look at it as the potential for extra income, And then there has to be a boundary and a separation for that professional photographer relationship that has to be discussed. Then if somebody steps over a boundary, they step over a boundary because you've already set the boundary at that point.
And you know what, Dawn? I actually agree with you because with the content that I create most of the time, I try to have that conversation with everyone that I work with up front.
Yep.
We're all adults here. Let's not be confused. Whether you're modeling lingerie, whether you're modeling nude, or whether you're doing videos, we're basically selling the same thing.
Yep.
So yeah, there aren't that many levels to this shit. Therefore, if you're honest about what you're doing up front, there shouldn't be an issue. I mean, I understand it as well. I just don't think that there's an issue.
But I think mostly, and tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it has anything to do with the he's a creep thing, or I don't want to work with him because I think he's gonna want something from me thing. I think it's more or less they don't want you monitoring their page because if they're monetizing content that you shot for them and they didn't pay for it, they don't want any repercussions from you.
You know what? I never even had that thought, but you know what? That's true.
Yeah, but at the same time, does that really matter in the grand scheme of things? Unless they signed a contract, it doesn't matter. Because most of the stuff that they're going to use on their OnlyFans is either going to be stuff they shot personally behind the scenes of a shoot and whatever they pay for content wise or TFP.
Yeah, but the whole idea is what I'm saying is that there's this monitoring that seems to be because like I've said, I've never really been on there. All I'm saying is from what I see, we're all in some of the same Facebook groups and we see these comments go up, and I'm like, if they saw your boy bits or your girly bits already, it's not going to be any different seeing another photographer shooting them. Well, maybe they wanted to see what you were doing so that they could create something different from what you've already been doing.
So I will tell you from a model conversation that I had, one of the models that I work with, she has kind of the same stance, but she gives it kind of a wide berth. She doesn't necessarily mind, if a photographer that she works with or, somebody that she might work with in the future follows her content. But the problem is where the line gets crossed. Because what was it? How was it she put it? The way he was commenting was as if he was actually like having a sexual act with her, even though that wasn't what her content was. So she's less likely to want to be in a situation to shoot with this person because there's this position now where she's in is this going to convey in person to where she's going to have to and she even said something to this person when they made the comment of like, hey, I understand that, you're following my content, but, here's the boundaries, here's the rules. And he still just shot right past him.
Well, that's a little bit different because then again, that speaks to what I'm saying. Now he's a creep.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So that you don't want to work with someone like that. So they painted their own fence.
Yes and no, because she had worked with this person before and had no issue. It was once the content came into play that then there was an issue. So if the content had never come into play, would there ever have been an issue?
That's just like the young man who's the best friend of a young lady until she breaks up with her boyfriend and then he wants to be her man. I'm just sitting and wait till you give me an opportunity. And he took an opportunity and he showed his true colors. Yep. So all that time that she was shooting with him, he was just showing her his representative, just like in a relationship. We always meet some people's representatives until they show their true colors. I haven't had a chance to welcome to the stage Jay Nicole. What's up, Jay? How you doing tonight?
Hi, Jay.
I'm good. I'm so glad to be on this. Wait, what was the initial question? I came in, all I heard was OnlyFans.
Well, the whole idea is that we're talking about dating or in relationships with OnlyFans content creator.
Perfect, because I had an OnlyFans page and I had to explain that's not what it was initially made for. It wasn't initially created for people to have sexual content put up. It was more so that became the thing when COVID happened. it was initially put up for people to have their work seen. Um,
Well, and it still does.
classes.
Right.
Yeah, it still does,
It's
but
not all
because it's been
sexual content.
overshadowed.
It's just what everybody took over and ran with.
Exactly.
Correct. It's been overrun with people using it for porn and things like that. And I get that was a conversation that I had with my friend, and he was just like, "So are you going to explain to everybody that why you made it?" I don't have a problem with it, but essentially, I made my OnlyFans page because people kept tagging my photos and getting them reported to the point where IG and Facebook and stuff was printing about deleting my pages, deactivating, and things of that nature. So I figured
I know one particular picture we took together.
Yes.
That basically they was ready to Moses you off of Facebook for a picture that they didn't see the concept. But you know.
Right, and that's fine. I was like, but my thing with that is if you don't like it, don't tag it, just don't look at it, unfollow me.
Yeah, but we don't have grown-ups in our society. We have little bitches
We don't have a bunch of kids
who want to, oh, this is so much. I can't take it. Well, guess what? It's just like your TV. Change the fucking channel.
Change the channel. Correct.
I guess
but as far as those that do, use it for other things out, on a sexual level, and that's fine. I have nothing against it. Just note that I'm not following you because it's not my thing.
Right.
But to each his own. Do you boo boo? Get your bag.
So the other part of the question, Jay, was if you were as a single person, you're out there dating and you meet someone, and after a few dates, everything's going great, and the gentleman caller that you're dating actually goes, "Hey, I have an OnlyFans, and I just wanted to let you know, it's there, and I'm making a pretty good deal of money off of it. Do you have any problems with it?"
It depends. For me, it depends on what type of content you're creating.
It's sexual content.
It's a no for me. I'm sorry. It's just a no for me.
Don't be sorry.
Don't be sorry.
That's
your belief.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm okay with it, but it's just not something that I personally want to deal with.
Right.
It is what it is. How some people, I'm secure with this, I'm secure with that. Shut up. Everybody has something that triggers them. And to know that the man that I am dealing with is out here on OnlyFans, like, I'm not okay with that because that's supposed to be for me. That's supposed to be for me. So I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but I'm just not going to be able to,
What if you found out that you had an OnlyFans, but you didn't create it? Check this out.
I am your mother. You listen to me. Stop all the mansplaining. No one's listening.
What the
hell?
Yo.
I had that happen. Somebody contacted me and told me they was just like, they didn't even tell me. They asked me. They was just like, yo, I didn't know you did this. I was like, I didn't know it was. I didn't know you had an OnlyFans. And this is before I had one. I'm like, because I don't. And then that's when he told me, yeah, I just spent $40 because I thought it was going to be a picture of you. Oh, you thought it was going to be a picture of me naked, bent over like that.
But did you see what it said?
Somebody.
Yeah.
Huh?
Did you see what it said?
Mm-mm.
My husband's OnlyFans account paid off all our bills this month. He's really going to be surprised when he finds out he has an OnlyFans.
I mean, so it's something weird, like, she taking a picture of this man's feet, putting it out there, and people loving it, and like, oh, man, that's different. But if it's complete sexual, like you out here doing a helicopter move with your ding dong, like, I don't like that.
But no, I think I can really understand why a model or OnlyFans model would not want to have a photographer following her, because the last thing you want is to be in the same room with your stalker and you don't know what that's what he is, because you're more than likely you're not going to be around a lot of the people that follow you on OnlyFans, but you will probably be around that photographer. So I guess I understand exactly.
You know what? Grizz? I never even considered that.
That's a good point, and that's why I'm asking, because I don't want to feel like a supreme asshole for questioning why models go, oh, you're a creep if you're on my OnlyFans. Well, you're not a creep for making one, so why would somebody be a creep for supporting you? What if it's this? They just know that the model has an OnlyFans, and they say, I'll subscribe. What's $15 a month? Hey, that's cool. I would support her. And they never even really like that was a supreme case with Don's model friend where the guy actually was a creep. But I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it's like Jay makes body butter. I love her body butter and it's good, so I buy it because she's my friend.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what she's doing.
But
I
what
think
if
it's
you
just
know?
that-
I know you. I didn't even give out my flowers and powder Eva Grizz, and it was for you.
Like
But
I'm buying Grizz's books,
but-
except for 341, because I don't do
And
horror,
them
son.
cookies.
yeah, they're still.
Oh,
in my,
yeah, no, cookies.
They're in my office, Jay.
And brownies.
I just got home. I haven't
And
been home
cologne.
since Friday. I'm just getting back.
You can keep that 341 shit though, man. I don't do
Yeah.
horror.
I mean,
Hey,
it's
look,
a
I'm not
difference
even
if
gonna read that, bro.
it's a difference if they say, "Hey, I just did it because I wanted to support you. I don't even really watch it, but
Yeah.
what's $15 a month? Because you know you're one of my clients and I
Right.
really enjoy working with you, so I was just supporting." Now, if they say that and you don't see them frequenting your page, and it's I mean, because they can tell they're visitors, right?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, and if he just did it, and I mean, because you know sometimes, hey, I got subscriptions that come out of my
Okay.
account sometimes, and I'm like, I still got that, delete,
Yeah.
you know, and you forget.
Yeah, we looking at. But like I said, it's just more so a thing of it's a safety thing, and like I said, I get exactly why they would think that, because like I said, the last thing you want is to think that this is somebody that's on the up and up, and next thing you know, you find yourself in a room by yourself with your stalker, and you really didn't need to know that's what he was.
Right.
Did somebody say brownies, Grizz? LOL.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got sweet tooths in our family, Grizz. So Eric's gonna be hitting you up.
Okay.
But let's get it poppin' with all my ladies. Hold on. Bitch, did you hear what the fuck I said? Shake some ass! Ha! Spittin' bars, chicken, honey, some life. Put it on me, do it slow and
You see, he was upset. He shed a tear, but he said he wanted that PS5. So sometimes people will support their significant other even if they really don't want them doing it.
Look, we ain't putting no pictures of Mrs. Grizz's feet up on the internet. It's just not happening.
I mean, if it's a feed, we can do it to the feed. But if there's something beyond that, it's a no. If you out here hosting a class on your OnlyFans showing how to do something other than twerk, I'm cool with it.
I mean, but what would it be an OnlyFans account that you wouldn't mind your significant other having?
There's a whole bunch of stuff out there. You have people making things, holding classes on how to do lighting and anything about photography, videography, DIYs, a whole bunch of stuff like that. It's
Yeah,
not
like
it's around it by. It's not all sexual.
and I think
And I
that's
think
the
that's the biggest thing. Everybody sees OnlyFans and the immediate go to, oh, you out here doing sexual activity on your page, and that's not it.
Well,
Dale,
can't you say that's the same thing about X now, or Twitter?
About what?
X and Twitter, or X is Twitter, whatever. But because
every time I open this shit up, it's porn on my page. So I'm like, I don't even follow y'all.
Yeah, it's on Instagram.
That's annoying.
But the whole idea with that is that if you're a sports fanatic like me and you follow the Ravens and Orioles, Twitter and X, whatever they call it, it's a great platform because all the sports teams support it, and you can find out your stats instantly. They have live feeds, the games, and everything like that. And then in between them, you have to see people twiddling their privates.
I mean, yeah, you know who I follow on X, Twitter, whatever it's called? Dionne Warwick. Auntie is hilarious. That's who I follow on there. But then, like you said, in the midst of looking at her shady comments towards Hellmann's and Skittles and everybody, shout out to Dionne Warwick. You are hilarious, man. Hilarious.
I think what I don't understand. I think what I don't understand about some of these platforms that we have, and this is Instagram as well and Facebook, is we have the ability to build in, do you want to see this content? We have the
Yes.
ability. Why do we not have it? You know what I mean? Like, X is a prime example. If I don't want to see porn, I should be able to click on something. If I don't want to see adult content, I should be able to click on something. If I'm
Right.
not over 18, I shouldn't be sent any of that anyway. The creators
Right.
who post it should already be flagged for that, so it only goes to the people that want it.
Right.
Right.
But here we are in
So that's what I was
2024, and
saying.
that's still not what's built in.
It's the things that are monetized and what they're making money off of.
Yeah, absolutely.
But even still, like Dawn says, you should still be asked that question: do you want to see these things? If I don't, let me kindly unclick on this so you can stop sending it my way.
Yeah,
Yep.
because it doesn't even matter if you say I don't want to see this anymore. Like the one thing that I hate more than the porn, I don't really hate the porn videos. I'm a man, I can see them and I don't care. But what I really don't like is the fighting videos and the people shooting each other videos and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I block each and every one of them. And no matter how many of them I block,
Keep your
and it
phone up.
says, it even says, I
See,
say
that's what
I
I don't
don't want to
understand
see
either.
content like this. And it's
But that's what
almost
I don't
like you
understand
hitting
either.
that button makes the content more.
I was about to say that because I hardly ever, because of what I frequent, I hardly ever see any of that stuff. But I don't want to see it. And I think that may be saying, hey, look, they don't want to see it, so we're going to send them more.
I
Yeah,
just scroll past it. Yeah, I thought that too. I just scroll past it. Just
Yeah, it seems like that.
My
Yeah,
hang up over some of that though is even if you are reporting it for blocking, that gets reported and blocked, hopefully, but it doesn't seem to. It just seems like there's more content. But you post a photo that isn't even really an issue, and then you get, blocked, or your account gets taken away, or you get put on suspension or whatever it is. It's like, then how does this other bullshit keep getting through the filter?
I
Right.
see porn and everything, but that one infamous picture to this
Mhm.
day just will not let me live. Somebody is always tagging it, and it was 3 years after the fact that it was tagged as inappropriate. And I'm like, first and foremost, if you don't like it,
Mm-mm-mm.
unfollow me. Just keep scrolling. There's no need for you to do the utmost extra. Like, come on.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
then,
here
like you
lately
said,
on
I go on and I see everybody doing any and everything, busting it open, just
yeah,
outright having sex on there. But then you flagging a photo, an artistic photo.
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, here
That's
lately
what that burns me.
I've been seeing they've been showing damn sexual assault damn stuff, like almost like scenarios, like playful shit. But I'm like, I don't want to see this shit. I done said
right.
I don't know how many times. I don't care. I don't want to see this. And and it's almost like after I tell them one time I don't want to see it, they send me three of them back to back.
Right.
Or
I
yeah.
feel like this little bot's just trying to figure just doing it just to
Right.
bring more stuff up. I don't think that they're actually doing it. So I'm like, oh, okay, let's switch it up. Let's not bother this person. Oh, let's send them more, like you said.
It's insane, man.
And it's crazy. It's crazy.
So
But yeah,
it seems like the majority of the people on the podcast tonight would not or would not have a problem with people who are doing OnlyFans, except for their significant others. To each his
correct.
own, unless you in my zone, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
And even still, to each his own. Just know that I'm gonna go and go left. I'm gonna
Right.
go on go. I even might subscribe. No, I might not watch it, but I'm gonna go ahead, assist and everything. But that's just not for me.
Okay. Any update on the train van, or are you still?
They said it should be moving here pretty soon. It's actually pulling away from the station right now. So
Only then.
I guess
Only
I'll
then.
get up there probably around like 10 now. What time is it? 9?
Yeah, it's 9
Yeah, I
now.
should get up there around 10 because it's still got to make all the stops. And now there's twice as many people on it because everybody was waiting. So it's packed, but it's moving.
Yeah. So
This is free, guys. This is
You
free.
didn't get to
Van
answer any of the
tourism real.
questions.
I got a question.
I said you didn't get to answer any of the questions.
Oh, yeah, I had it on mute because of all the background noise. But
Yeah.
as far as somebody actually being or doing content or whatever, I guess call me different because it's a job. Like it becomes, one of those situations where if they're making tens of thousands of dollars on a regular, um, then it's like, you know, is it really hurting you at that point? Like they're not hurting you by doing that. It's just work. Um, and I guess I have a different take on it because I think I've told everybody on the panel before that I actually had somebody leave me because I was in the military. It was a job. They just had like this negative connotation that military guys that just do this and do that, and it wasn't going to work out, and so forth and so on, and they just didn't trust them because they go off and they come back and they're all messed up and this stuff. So she had all these preconceived conceptions about how it was going to be, and it was never like that. So, not saying that was the same kind of situation, but fundamentally, it is just a job.
Right. Now, I wonder. Now, this is a tricky one. What if your significant other, say you, Scott? What if your significant other had an OnlyFans content page, but they never did anything with anybody except for themselves and other women? Would that be acceptable?
Yeah, I think.
Um,
See, I'm different anyway, so I personally don't have a problem with it.
Again, I would still say that that's just a job, and it's not including um, another male. And even though I've been through situations where my ex actually cheated with a woman, wanted to be with a woman, and all this other stuff. If I know that we're solid in our relationship, I'm like really, really solid, and I can't really even say if that would be a boundary that would be crossed. But again, if it's open and honest communication and everything is just talked about or whatever, then it really is just work and it's got income to it. And, I mean, who knows?
She's filing the
Eventually,
W-9 at the end of the year.
but who knows? I might even help and say, well, how about next time let's try this and see if we can get like, you know, more people to watch or whatever.
Oh,
Then I'm helping contribute to that income. So
so let's take it to this way. Let's take the sex out of it. What if you find out they have a weird fetish thing going on where it's no sex involved, but it's just something that they do on OnlyFans or or any content platform? Like maybe they like washing strangers' feet on camera.
The fuck? Mm-mm. No, no.
Like they meet somebody, they call them, they talk to them, and they say, "Would you be would you be opposed to me washing your feet on camera? And I'll pay you $50."
Does it have to be
And they have,
strange?
I mean, because you've got people who clean people's houses on camera for money. So I mean, would it be opposed for you to have somebody who would say I mean, I just want to tickle somebody for 15 minutes, or I want to be tickled on camera.
well, I don't think I would have a problem with that. I was watching a special last night on like celebrities being on OnlyFans and the stuff that they do, and apparently, I forget the girl's name, but the singer from Danity Kane actually had somebody pay her $50,000 to just go to an empty parking lot and bang on his windows and just tell him how much of a piece of crap he was. And he never got out of the car. She never saw who he was. And that was kind of weird. But I mean, that didn't hurt anybody for her to do that. I mean,
Listen, sir, what parking lot
That's
you on?
kind of a weird thing, but you know.
I'm pulling up right now. Babe, you need help? You need me to drop you off? Yeah.
So what would be something that would what weird fetish would you allow your significant other to do to make money on a platform? Non-sexual.
What the fuck is the question?
What would you allow your significant other to do as a content creator on camera making money that wouldn't be a deal breaker? Because most people on here said that except for Van and Scott, they said that having a sexual OnlyFans page would not turn them off from the relationship that they're in or with their significant others. But Grizz, Jay, and Don is on sort of like got boundaries with
Shut up
but
now.
not really
Shut up
apparent
now.
to it. She's not saying totally no or totally yes.
Grizz,
She's like,
tonight,
as long as I know what's
might
going
be the
on
night,
and there's
Grizz.
stipulations.
I know.
I'm about to throw a bottle at him.
Welcome to the stage, Slut Gang CEOs in the building.
What's up, bro?
Is your mic turned up?
Yo.
No, it's channel 1.
You.
Channel 1.
Comment is hilarious.
But when you get back, but I mean, like, is there a something that you would think would be funny if your significant other told you, "Hey, I want to do this on my OnlyFans page"? Would that be a problem? But you think something that you would think would be totally hilarious that you would be accepting of?
I've shot feet before.
Did you turn it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm up. Let's get it. You know what I would like to see?
What?
I would like to see somebody create an OnlyFans page, right? Women, to be exact. And they just doing nothing but holding themselves accountable. That's it.
Wow.
Riz came on screen for a minute.
Hey, look. Do you know how much money you would make from brothers from them just being accountable? Wow.
I'll sign up.
Just with a lot of things, I think communication is key. Problems are more likely to come because of it was something a person hid or didn't tell their partners and they found out on their own.
Right.
But then that means that your partner has an OnlyFans account. Aha. See, there's always that twist because, I mean, we saw a bunch of videos because Scott was here when we were prepping for the show, and we saw a lot of videos, and I didn't want to paint that picture of, OnlyFans as negative. So I didn't use them because everything was about people finding out that their spouses were spending $500, $600, $800, $900 a month on OnlyFans.
Now, hold on. You posed a question earlier that I think I want to answer.
Okay.
First date.
Uh-huh.
Because I've been in that situation recently.
Okay.
I think if I were to go on a first date and wherever we're at, dinner, drinks, whatever, if she ended up, maybe I had to go to the bathroom, come back and she's got a line of dudes, that might prompt a conversation. I wouldn't necessarily.
If people are asking her for an autograph and she's not famous.
I wouldn't necessarily, take anything off the table, but I would absolutely
want to know what's going on.
All right, what the fuck is going on? And once you told me, all right, now I'm going to need to investigate.
Right.
I mean, because if all of them seem to know something that I don't know, I'm going to need to know this.
What's happening? Well, I do have one question. I'm sorry, brother. I do have one question.
Yeah.
I have one. Okay, so forget about the OnlyFans model. Would you want to be with the person that's paying for that content?
What you mean, like?
I'm sorry. I watch. Wait a minute. let's get this straight, because I think this is an important thing to say, because it makes a difference on how people look at the whole conversation.
Right.
I watch porn, so I don't have a problem with porn.
Right.
I don't sit around and watch porn like it's movies.
Are you paying for it though?
No, because it's
Right,
enough
that's
pieces
okay.
to
It's
get it.
2024. Who pays for
I feel
porn?
like that's
But-
different.
But
It's like, once you start paying for porn, you might got a little
That's
issue.
different.
Yeah.
but
You might
you
got a little issue.
but wait a minute. I mean, like, say Quincy. Now,
You would have to say Quincy. Look at
no,
him.
what I'm saying is, like, you know,
I would say this though about Quincy.
would you support Quincy if she was like if she had went on a said, hey, I'm 8 people away from 1,000 followers in order to get my hit my number. Would you join my page? I don't care if you only keep it for a month. I just need to get my quota.
If she asks me, like,
I mean, even if you just saw it posted, like on her page.
I wish you the best. But if she asks me to do it,
Well, again, that's that communication thing where, we all know Quincy, so, and if she needed that much help just to get that page to hit that number, I think that we would, like, do that to help her out. It wouldn't really be to, like, watch anything, it would just be like
money I'm watch. Sorry, I paid for this. Even if it's for a month, I'm gonna watch at least 3 days.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So at that point now, because you're going from like say if that's somebody's woman, and y'all are friends, or that's your brother or something, and he's done subscribed to your girl's OnlyFans and all of that other type of shit. And what about, like I said, if you're the person in the house with the person paying thousands of dollars a month to look at either another man or another woman, how do you view that situation?
I mean, if it's somebody that I know, then I think that's violating to me.
Right.
Like, if that's a violation. That's disrespectful. If it's if like my little cousin had an OnlyFans, listen, this is the only difference. If my little cousin had an OnlyFans, I didn't know about it, but everybody in the room knew my little cousin had an OnlyFans.
Oh, they all violate.
And they all watching it, knowing that that's my little cousin or that's my niece.
No, I'm writing paper on all of them.
Then that's disrespectful as hell to me.
Hey, yo, I actually got into this situation.
But this is the whole idea.
I believe you.
I actually got into this situation.
I believe you.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. I was with my crazy bitch. Motherfucker. But I literally, it had to be like almost 3. I've been with her for like 2 years now. So it's like I remember her best friend at the time did OnlyFans, and it came across my Twitter. It was still Twitter at this time, all right?
Yeah.
Came across the corner, and she's in the back seat just blowing it, and I'm sitting there looking at her like, yo, that's wild. Your best friend crazy, and she gets the biggest fucking attitude.
Oh, for real?
like you meant to see
Yeah,
this.
and it just came on my timeline. Like, I don't know. And then he came on her face. It was great.
Let me read this comment from Shauna. Yeah, and I'm okay with that as long as I'm aware and there was communication and we both knew our rules, for lack of better words. And that's understandable. And then Anthony just joined in. What's up, Anthony?
Yo, what up,
Good to
Lionel?
see you. But seriously, because there's relationships out here that are finding out that, the wife is doing stuff like she may be home all day, he's out working, and she's like creating content, even if it's cooking peanut butter cookies in the nude. There's so many different levels that things that I hear that people do on these content pages, and then they're monetized and they're making money, but it's all money, good money.
No.
Y'all ever seen Shameless?
No.
No, all money is definitely good money.
Yeah, there was a couple on there.
It's definitely not all money's good money. There's got to be some kind of some kind of agreement to it, I guess.
Okay. Whether it's watching porn or OnlyFans have the potential to not be a problem, but when it becomes an addiction and takes up all your time, money, and ruins things in your life, then there's a problem. Right. But that's with anything. That's with drinking. That's with smoking weed. If it starts taking over and consuming parts of your life where it shouldn't, and you can't function with or without it, then there's an issue, and it's always going to be an issue. And I mean, it's just like everything is good. Take it in moderation.
Absolutely.
Like if you watch a little porn and you and your significant get a little toasty, and they with a little Chianti, and you watch a little foot rubbing movie or whatever. I'm trying to keep it PG.
I'm really
Yeah.
trying to keep it PG.
Yeah. Then I mean, hey, she's happy, you happy, and the people on the TV are making you happy. Then it's
That's
fine.
hilarious. Let me ask this: do y'all watch porn with y'all women?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. How would you feel? Right.
I have.
Just a scenario. I'm just saying. I want the guys to answer first. Right. You watching the porn with your women and the shit get hot and heavy. Y'all get the bumping and grinding and shit. Right.
Okay.
But she start paying more attention to the nigga on the screen.
Everybody's got to have a fantasy sometimes.
Y'all cool with that?
Everybody got to have a fantasy sometimes.
There's a lot of scenarios. I mean, especially a lot of scenarios. I mean, even think about what if one day your kids go to school and the kids in school recognize your mom from OnlyFans when she go to drop you off.
Well, hopefully, if your mom's doing OnlyFans, she's letting you know what she's doing and teaching you which the.
He's not about to tell our kids.
A lot of people are.
You think a mother's gonna sit their son down and be like,
yes,
hey son,
yes,
for a living,
yes,
I suck dick.
Well, not. I don't think. I don't think it's gonna be that blunt.
I can't.
Okay, we representing each other. If you want me to respect you and your name while I'm out in the streets or at work, you need to respect my name.
Absolutely,
definitely,
100%.
It's about respect. It's all about respect and
ain't
communication.
No, that's what we were saying.
Right.
We were saying what were some of the fetishes that if you found out your significant other was doing some kind of fetish, what would be something that you wouldn't expect your significant other to do, but they're making money on OnlyFans? Would you? I mean,
I've shot feet before.
Yeah. Well, you heard mine, washing a stranger's feet.
What?
I would never understand that fetish. Like, I would be completely
I know.
I didn't understand it either, but guess what? It brought it in, so I'm like, all right, cool.
I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying.
No.
But look, it's crazy because when I was on lunch break, I got to read the messages that we was talking about in the show and everything. So I was like, let me do some research. This is like breaking news. Did you guys know?
No.
Jayla Cole, friend to the room, has an OnlyFans.
I didn't hear none of that. What you say?
I can't hear. Van need to mute his phone. I hear everything from the train.
Go ahead.
I said,
Repeat it.
Did y'all know Jay Nicole got her OnlyFans doing nothing but push-ups? Just nothing but push-ups. She's in that bitch swole as a motherfucker. Oh.
Sure did. I did. Man did.
You saying she looking like Chad Gable right now, bro?
Hey, listen.
He went to smoke every day. I promise you. I think that's what he lives for.
Oh, love it. I actually got one though. Like, I probably never told nobody about it, but I don't think I ever said this out loud before. But I have really nice legs, right?
Oh my god! Oh my!
Like I don't.
The views expressed by CEO are not the views of the Grown Man Clique podcast.
Why did we not shut his mic?
I mean, we should have seen it coming. I'm surprised he didn't say anything but his knees.
As soon as OnlyFans was the subject, we should have known this shit was happening.
I'm leaving.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
shit.
Exactly.
God.
Yeah. Rich, cause she off
Huh?
his sexy knees. Oh, she
Show off.
show off his sexy knees. Shauna, please don't play into that.
I appreciate it, Shauna. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. I'm just saying, like,
Ants appreciate your knees because they're close to them.
Oh shit.
the mouth. They can be closer all they want.
I'm talking about the insect, not the relative. That would be an aunt.
I was thinking auntie.
It's all of it.
Auntie was hacking.
All of
So,
it.
by the way, Shauna, if you still have a flower, please put it up on the screen because I have a flower and a powder to give out, and I have to do it. And they both go into the same person.
What was it?
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Yes, you. Yes,
Why am I on the screen?
I'm on screen.
Harris Teddy, the sophisticated grizzly, got me in here looking like a fat boy in front of a cake because he dropped off 3 boxes of freaking cookies to me that were fucking delicious, and that's your flower. But then you had to mention that you had fudge brownies and got me yelled at by my wife. Because I didn't buy her no fudge brownies because I was buying my cookies.
Damn it.
Dearest Teddy, I love you and hate you at the same time. Those are my flowers and powder given to you by Jared. He makes such delicious cookies. I get yelled at for not buying brownies that aren't part of the cookies.
Did y'all mention that?
Dear, by the way, dear, I have 2 boxes of brownies for you in my office. I'll be bringing them home tonight. From that man right there. The troublemaker. He's a troublemaker, people. He tells you how to smell good and then feeds you.
Hey, look.
Hey,
what's
Oh yes, the smell good was a win, guys. It was a win.
Oh yeah.
I'm not subscribing to that.
That's all you better be stroking on him.
I mean,
what the hell was?
I ain't got no problem with that.
Read the comments.
Come make me sweat.
I said that's all she better be stroking on him.
Me holla.
Unless it's on OnlyFans.
JB, you know you got to tell them about the fragrances that I bought into you yesterday.
Oh, damn.
Oh man.
Damn it.
That was Saturday. He came in with 2 new fragrances, man. Oh my gosh. I sprayed the wrong one on. I want to give you another powder for make me spray the wrong one before you showed me both of them.
But it still smells good though.
You get a yay and a boo for that. Okay, I won't change it. See, I was in trouble, bro. They still coming. Okay. I wanted to give flowers to Scott for not only congratulating me on getting a wonderful second job, but also the confidence that I could do it well and reminding me to have that same confidence.
Yes, Scott.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Talking energy into people.
I need another job.
I like that.
Congratulations on the job too, Shauna. And thank you, sweetheart, for being such a lovely one.
Congratulations, Shauna.
That's why I bought you
Hey,
cookies.
Steve.
That's right.
Yep. So up here we go. Grizz, how well with those brownies shipped to Tennessee?
I might
How
be able to
well
get
with
them
those
overnight.
brownies shipped to Tennessee?
I think I might be able to get them overnight. You know, over one of those if it fits in ships type boxes.
Yep.
So yeah, might be able to get that to you.
I'm telling you.
Get him.
You might be getting addicted. See that's an addiction too. I still got a lot of the cookies left. Lies and deceit. I got a few cookies left. Lies and deceit. There's some cookies left. Truth.
Oh yeah.
Oh, don't worry. That will be the only thing. Talking about stroking your ego. And now Sheila, see, she knows your brownies are coming. But
well, you know, now you're not in the doghouse, brother. You're in Happy Land.
Yeah.
Happy Land. That's what. Yes, you're officially in Happy Land.
I won't have to look at OnlyFans tonight to get some comfort.
Do you see what your cookies do?
Hey man, hey, I don't know if I like how that was phrased. I don't know if I like how that was phrased.
Had an aphrodisiac up in there.
So, Grizz, it's that time. We're about to wrap this thing up. So I'm gonna bring you up on screen so that you can talk about the Sophisticated Grizzly podcast and where we can see you on Wednesday nights.
So every single Wednesday night, you can find the Sophisticated Grizzly podcast at 8:15. You can find us on X, you can find us on Twitch, and you can find us on YouTube. And this week, we will be getting a little bit serious because, unfortunately, I'm going to have to give a backhand slap and spank a few people out here in these damn streets because, for whatever reason, the question is going to be asked, why Juneteenth? So that's the question. Why Juneteenth? I just recently saw a podcast where, of course, we all know Kendrick Lamar did his victory lap on Juneteenth, and we also saw a podcast where a young Latino brother says, "Why wasn't there no Latin representation?" Because it was Juneteenth.
Yeah,
because it was Juneteenth.
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah,
but we're going to talk about that more on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Grace, you gave the wrong answer. You should have just commented under his video and said, "What?
I should have did this shit.
I thought you would say or whatever that quote is. You always say they not like us. They not like us.
Not like us. They yeah. I should have done
Cool.
it.
I'll have my people call your people, Grizz.
Okay.
For your cookies. But thank
That's
you
what's
so
up.
much. And they are gonna tune in to see you on the Sophisticated Grizzly podcast with the lovely lady Shy and Bass and all of the guys, Andre, and it's so many. It's a great group of people that get together on Wednesday night to talk. So I'm serious. Well, last 2 weeks we've been off the hook. We've been funny the last 2 weeks.
But before I go any further, just so y'all know, if y'all are Dukes of Hazzard's fan, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna give John Schneider that smoke too, because he catching that shit.
Oh
So
shit.
he's
Well,
gonna
he
be
was
catching
on
that
the
shit.
show, but some of his political beliefs are really far they're weird. So
John
we-
or Rod?
Huh?
John or Rod?
John
John.
Schneider,
Yeah, we're from the Dukes of Hazzard.
the
Yeah,
comedian.
you know what? Hey, Rich, I know how to you know the dad from Smallville.
Okay.
Yeah, him.
That-
Yeah,
that's
so
him.
He used to be on Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah,
Yeah, I knew that. I like
Yeah.
Dukes of Hazzard.
yeah.
I ain't know the nigga
He
name.
gonna catch that smoke on Wednesday too.
No,
Yeah,
Rob
give
Schneider
him
said
that
some crazy shit too lately. So I was.
Oh yeah, no.
I was wondering if we were talking about the same person.
Probably both of them.
Yeah. Okay.
No, he went off on who?
Some crazy shit.
He went off on somebody. Yeah,
Rob Schneider?
yeah.
Yo,
He did?
man.
People,
Yeah.
people,
Yo,
people
they-
getting bold.
They getting unhinged, yo.
But he was,
Again.
I forgot what he went off on another actor or something. Will Smith, wasn't it?
Right. That's
Rob Schneider, the guy, the comedian went off on Will Smith.
Real quick, did y'all see Bad Boys?
No,
Not
not
yet.
yet. But I heard it's pretty good. So I heard it's not as good as the ones produced by the original director, but I heard it was pretty good.
Well, you know, the original did 1 and 3. Michael Bay did 2.
2 and 4.
Yeah. So
Right. Michael Bay's were pretty good too, but they were based off of the Miami Vice look on purpose. So, it is that magic hour. Dawn, do you have anything to share for us? Tell us where they can find you if they need some amazing photography content, or if they're drifters and need somebody to catch their cars in action.
I am just over here winging it like eyeliner as usual. So I have a website with dawnbrown.com. You can find me everywhere on social media. I'm going to be going back to doing lives, probably for the photography group here shortly. And then I don't know. If you want photos, you just send me a message. Because I'm just like over here, just kind of like I'm here. Just here right now.
Y'all know them photos gonna be flawless. Look at her lighting set up just to come on and talk to us. Look at that, even as hell. Like, damn.
No
It's a ring
shit.
light. That's
Yeah.
it. It's a ring
Jay
light.
Nicole, where can them get them body butters we was talking about?
them push-ups.
You're on
Oh,
mute.
you're
You're on
mute.
mute.
I heard every word.
Yeah, shut up, Rich. Oh my god. You can find me on Instagram at j.amore. The PayPal system is not working, but good thing I take Zelle and Cash App. You can inbox me for whatever fragrances you want, and we can have them to you. They are handmade fresh, so they are not sitting around waiting for you to purchase. The ingredients are. So hit me up. Let me know what you need.
They are great. I think everybody on the podcast uses them. I believe Grizz uses them. Her body butter. They smell great. She has female scents, male scents, and androgynous scents for if you want that. I don't care what I smell like, smell as long as it's good.
I wear all of them. I wear
So
every last one.
yeah.
I
So
might smell real fruity today. Tomorrow I might smell like a sexy man. I don't know.
so we'd like to thank everybody for coming in and spending some time with the Grown Man Click podcast with your boy J.I., the mass creator, your boy
Scott D,
your boy.
Late as hell, Slut Gang Richie Rich, CEO. Oh, hold up. Before we go, did we mention that we won?
Oh, well, yeah, last week.
Oh, my
but no, you're right. You're on screen, so we no, but this is real. I definitely gave you a beautiful shout out on last Monday.
Word,
because you were the director of photography for Leo in August, the Toronto Film Festival Best TV Series pick, and honorable mention for the whole film festival. And he was the director of the photography for it for my wife's production. So
I'm glad we understand what DP stand for, because
you also like DP, right?
Some people might think it's double penetration.
You know what?
Or dirty penis.
You ruin everything. You know that? Like, we're trying to give you something nice here, and you're just like, I'm just blowing it all up.
Yep, I slowly saw it going left.
I
Like,
mean,
please don't do it. Don't do it. And he did it
I saw
anyway.
the fuse from over here near him, and I just was waiting for it to reach there.
Okay.
But as we say every night before we leave, do good, do really good. But if you're gonna do bad, really bad, so they know that you meant it. Peace.
bye, guys.
Bye.